Yes. Okay, but today we are going to learn about these algebraic fractions, right? Today the topic is algebraic fractions. Algebraic fractions, right? So in any case, if you happen to divide, you will say 3x to the power 4 plus 8x cube minus 4x plus 3. Sorry, just plus 4x only. You need to divide by 2x, which is like we initially get it as x. Yeah. So in this case, what you need to do is you can divide them individually. 3x to the power 4 over x plus 8x cube over x minus 4x over x. So with this, you can see 3 x to the power 4 you are divided by x is x to the power 3 plus 8 x to the power 3 divided by x is x to the power 2 minus 4x cancel with xl, you get the answer over here. We'll go for another extension if it is a question like this. You'll get 6x to the power 4 minus 8x 5. Sorry, now we'll get it as 3 and minus 2x squared plus 5. Right. Sorry, 5x. We need to divide this one by, we need to divide it by 2x. Since this denominator is just a single term, we can divide all of these terms by 2x individually as the same thing what I did over here. These are the very basic, what we call the calculations where we supposed to do, but anyway, we should know how to do these ones. 8x cubed divided by 2x minus 2x squared divided by 2x plus 5x divided by 2x. In this case, you can see 6 divided by 2 become 3, x to the power 4 divided by x become x to the power 3, minus 8 divided by 2 is 4, x to the power 3 divided by x become x to the power 2, minus 2 divided by 2 become 1. Usually we won't write 1 in front of the variables. X squared divided by x become x, plus this is 5 divided by 2, x divided by x is cancels each other, so the answer should be this. These are the very basic what we call algebraic fractions where we should learn, but we need to extend into the next level of algebraic fractions. This is the first part of the algebraic fractions where we supposed to do. Okay, take a couple of minutes and see whether can you understand how I did this part of it. See whether do you have any doubts with this.
No, sir.
Yeah, okay, that's great. Right. Then I'm going to extend the sessions where we are learning our O level, or sorry, in our AS level mathematics. And it's just like, if it is a situation like this, with x squared plus x minus 6 divided by x plus 3. In this kind of situations, what we need to do is initially see whether can you factorize this. Yeah, it's factorized further. X plus 3 into x minus 2 divided by x plus 3. So in this case, you can cancel this x plus 3 into x plus 3. With this, you can write your final answer as x minus 2. This is your final answer. Right, that is a way of getting this kind of answer. Okay, but still we are in AS level work. If it is a situation like this, minus 6 divided by x plus 1. I got the same example at the top because you can see if you factorize it, you get this kind of thing. It's not simplified with the term which is available in the denominator. So we are kind of helpless for this situation. In that cases, we use the long division to do this algebraic fraction. X squared plus x minus 6 divided by x plus 1. That's a way of doing this. Now see whether, first we are checking for first term to first term. See whether how many x terms are there for x squared. To check, you just divide it and see with it. That's what you get x. Now, multiply this entire expression with 1 put 1 into x is x squared. 1 into, sorry, x into x is x squared, x into 1 is x. Now you can subtract 0 and this one also 0, remaining is only minus 6. Therefore, your final answer is x minus 6 over x plus 1. The full number is x, remainder is minus 6 out of x plus 1. That's a way of getting this. We'll go ahead a little bit further. If it is, we'll get 4x squared minus 5x plus 2 divided by x plus 3. So again, if you do this, you don't see the factors over here. Therefore, I'm going to do the long division for this. 4x squared minus 5x plus 2 divided by x plus 3. Then let's go ahead with this. See whether how many x terms are there for 4x squared. It's turn up to 4x. Then multiply entire stuff with 4x. 4 into x, 4x into x is 4x squared. 4x into 3 is 12x. Then subtract it. It's 0. When you do this, minus 5 minus 12, it's minus 17x. Then take the next term down. Then see whether, just I'm going to erase this too, it's not right. Okay, now, okay, then the next term. Now see whether the first term is x and here the first term is 17x, minus 17x. Now see whether how many x terms are there for minus 17x. If you divide it, it's minus 17. Do it. Minus 17, then minus 17 into x, the same thing I'm doing it. So you have to multiply this whole expression with x. Minus 17 into x, this way, I'll just use a different color to represent it today. This whole thing should be multiplied with this term and this term. Minus 17 into x is minus 17x. Minus 7 into 3 is minus 51. Yeah. Then if you do this, minus 2 minus minus 51 is plus 53. With this, you can write your final answer. 4x minus 17 is the full number, plus 53 over x plus 3 is the next number for that. That's a way of doing this question. Right. Okay. Let's go a little bit further. Right. Here, if it is this way, 3x to the power 3 plus 8x minus 4 divided by x plus 2. Right. This case, even it's not factorizing, so you have to go here to the long division. When you do a small of a long division, you need to follow what you call some kind of like, it's not a rule actually, it's just like a tradition we use to make the simplification much of easier. Now you can see there is no x squared term in this term. In that situation, we should write with term 0. 0x squared. Because that is for the convenience of our calculation today. Plus 8x minus 4. You need to divide it by x plus 2. Now see whether first term to first term. How many x terms are there for 3x cubed? That is 3x squared. Still, this is still behind AS level work today, but just that is a link to our A2 work. That is why I'm just reviewing this because that is quite important for you to understand the next level of it today. Then 3x squared into x is 3x cubed today. 3x squared into 2 is 6x squared. Then you can subtract it today. 0. 0 minus 6 is minus 6x squared. Then take the next term down today. Now see whether how many x terms are there for minus 6x squared. X terms are there like minus 6x. Then you can take minus 6x. Now multiply this whole expression with minus 6x. This minus 6x into x is minus 6x squared. Minus 6x into 2 is minus 12x. Then subtract it. Then what do you get? 0. 8 minus minus 12 is plus 20. 8 minus minus 12, it's plus 20. Then take the next term down. Now see whether how many x terms are there for 20x. It's 20. You can say plus 20. Then multiply this entire expression over here, this one with this term. 20 into x is 20x. 20 into 2, it's 40. You need to multiply this entire expression, this one entire stuff with this 20. That's a fact you need to understand. I will erase it, other than that it's kind of confusing for you all. Yeah, that's it. Then subtract it. 20x minus 20x is 0. Minus 4 minus 40 minus 44. Your final answer is 3x squared minus 6x plus 20 is the full number. This is a full number. Remainder is minus 44 out of x plus 2. That's a way of writing this answer. This is our AS work. Up to this level, we have already learned how to deal with this AS work. That's a way of doing it. Right. Okay. Let's go a little bit further then. Right. Now we are moving up to our A2 work. Right. Look at this today. So we need to divide this way. X cubed plus 4x squared plus 9x minus 3. I need to divide by x squared plus 4x minus 1. Right. Now it's a cubic expression divided by the quadratic expression. Right. You have to be a little bit careful about how to do this kind of a question. We use the technique, the long division, same way what we did in our previous examples to simplify our AS work. Let's see how to do this kind of a question. I need to divide x cubed plus 4x squared plus 9x minus 3. I need to divide by x squared plus 4x minus 1. Now you need to see the same technique we use, first term to first term. How many x squared terms are there for x cubed? X cubed divided by x squared is x. Same technique we use, x. Then multiply this whole expression, this entire expression with this x. Then x into x squared. X into x squared is x cubed. X into 4x is, shall I make this 5x, but other than that, you won't get a very good situation, because I just make a slight change over here. I just make it as 5x. Then here also 5. Other than that, it's not prominent what I want to tell you. Right. Then x into 4x is 4x squared. X into minus 1 is minus x. Then do the subtraction to that. Then x cube minus x cube is 0. 5x squared minus 4x squared is plus x squared. 9 minus minus 1 is plus 10x. Then take the next term down, minus 3. Then see whether how many x squared terms are there for x squared. Is x squared, it's not 0. Most of the students make it as 0. It's not 0, it's 1. It's 1. Then what you need to do is multiply this entire expression with this 1. 1 into x squared is x squared. 1 into 4x is 4x. 1 into minus 1 is minus 1. Then we subtract it with it. 0. 10x minus 4x is 6x. Minus 3 minus minus 1 is minus 2. Then your final answer is x plus 1 plus remainder is 6x minus 2 out of x squared plus 4x minus 1. That is a way of doing this question. Right. Okay. Let's go into another example and try to understand. Right. Suppose that this is 5x to the power 4 minus 3x to the power 3 plus 8x squared plus x minus 4. I need to divide by this expression. X squared plus 2x minus 3. Right. I'm using the same technique to do this question. I'll just divide 5. Sorry, I need some space to write the. 5x to the power 4 minus 3x cube plus 8x squared plus x minus 4. I need to divide by x squared plus 2x minus 3, right? Okay. Now we need to see whether the first term to first term. 5x to the power 4 to x squared, that is 5x squared. Just divide and see. Then 5x squared. Then as way entire this expression divided by this thing. 5x squared into x squared is 5x to the power 4. 5x squared into 2x is plus 10x cubed. 5x squared into minus 3 is minus 15x squared. Then we subtract it. Yeah. When you do the subtraction, 5x squared, 5x to the power 4 minus 5x to the power 4 is 0, get cancels. Minus 3x cube minus 10, that is minus 13. 8x squared minus 15 is plus 8 plus 15, it's 23 x squared. Then take the next term down, this term down. Then see whether what is the expression for minus 13x squared. How many x squared terms are there for minus x squared? Minus 13x squared. It's turned up to minus 13. It's turned up to minus 13. Then multiply whole expression, all this expression with minus 30. Minus 13 to x squared is minus 13x squared minus 26x. Sorry, I think I made a mistake. This is cube, and this is x. That's the way. This is 13x cube. It's minus 26x squared. Minus 13 into minus 3 is plus 39x. Then subtract this. Then this is 0. 23 minus 26 is turned up to 49 x squared. X minus 39 is minus 38x. Then take the last term down, minus 4. Right. Okay, then what you get here is, now see whether how many terms. Minus 49 x squared over x squared, it's minus 49. Then what you get? Minus 49. Then if you multiply this entire expression with this minus 49. Okay. Let's do this. Minus 49 into x squared is, it's not minus, it should be plus. Other than that, yeah, it should be plus, but I just made a mistake here. It's plus and plus. Okay. 49 into x squared is 49x squared. 49 into 2 is plus 98x. 49 into minus 3 is minus 147. Then we'll subtract this. 0 minus 38 minus 98. It's turned up to how much? Minus 38 minus 98. That is minus 136. Minus 136x. Minus 4 minus 147. So you can say minus 4 minus 147. It's turned up to plus 143. Plus 143. Right. Okay. Then you can write the answer. Complete answer is 5x squared minus 13x plus 49 plus minus 136x plus 143 divided by x squared plus 2x minus 3 is your final answer. Right. Okay. That's a way of getting this answer. Just this is a question. Right. Okay, Patel, let's go a little bit further. Right. Now, in this case, what you need to understand is, we can write this format like this, Patel. Then you can say, if you need to divide a function px by another term of qx, you get a complete answer. I'll just get like fx plus another function divided by the divider. Okay. For example, if I just brief this matter from the previous example, yeah, so we'll go ahead with this. Now you can see here, wait, we'll get the page view by 2 pages, then I can show you this example, right? That's great. Okay, now our objective is 5x to the power 4 minus 3x cube plus 8x squared plus 8, that is the px. You need to divide by this one, x squared plus 2x minus 3. Then you get an answer, complete answer. What was the complete answer over here? 5x squared minus 13x plus 49 is a complete answer. Plus the remainder. What was the remainder? Remainder is minus 136x plus 143 divided by the divider. Here. This when you divide this expression with this, you get a full answer plus some kind of remainder out of the divider. That was the general expression. Right. We will go ahead with this further and try to understand this concept. Down, I just make it a little bit of large. Then you can see it much clearer, right? Then if you work out like this, then px, then how do we verify this term? That is a fact we have to understand, right? Okay. Let's see. Let the order of px is a. What do you mean by order? Order means the highest power on this function. What is the order for this function, then? Order is 4, right? Then OA and order of QX is B. Then if you just go up, you can see order of Q. I just mark it here. What is the order of this? It's 2. Order of this is 2, right? Okay. Right. Then let's see. Then what you can see here, then order of fx become a minus b. That means order of this one minus order of this would be the answer for this. Let's see whether this is correct for this question. Look at this. Here the order is 4. Here the order is 2. Then the answer is, look at this, 4 minus 2. You get the answer as that. Let's go ahead to the first example and see whether this is correct. Look at this example. In this example, what was the order over here? It's 3. What was the order over here? It's 2. Here, look at this. The answer is 3 minus 2. Order is 1. It's pretty simple, right? Let's go ahead with the another example and see whether, yeah, here order is 3, order is 2, order is 1. Here the order is 3 and here the order is 1. Therefore, the final answer with order 2. That's a fact we need to understand, right? Okay. Then fx would be a minus b. Then gx, remainder would be b minus 1 or lesser. Sometimes you might get a less values as well, lesser. Most probably it comes with b minus 1. Look at this here. In this case, the divider order is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. Here, look at this, it's correct. Here the divider order is 2. Minus 1 is 1. Here the order is 1. It's pretty simple. For this example, divider is 2 minus 1. That is the order over here. Let's see whether this is correct. Yes. Here the order is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. There is no x terms over here. Here, like that, it's common for all of them together, right? Therefore, that is the expression we need to get it, right? We use this technique sometimes to get certain answers in these examples further when you're working on with the some kind of a sums over here, right? Okay. Okay. We use this theory. I think it's kind of clear for you. Do you have any doubts with that, Putin? So we will just have some kind of a further clarification when you're working out with this for the moment. Right, let's see. We use this technique to understand this without using the long division to get some answers, right? For example, let's see, we get this answer 3x cubed plus 4x squared minus 8x plus 2. I need to divide by x squared plus x minus 1. Right. It's given as, then you can say They ask us to find. This is first method is using the long division. That is kind of convenient, but sometimes in examples, they might give you in different techniques to find this answer. Right? The second method is called the method of equating coefficients. Method of equating coefficients. Coefficients. That's a method we use, Pute, right? Then now tell me, what is the order over here, Pute? 3. Order of the numerator is 3. Order of the denominator, 2. Order of the denominator is 2. Then what would be the order over here, Pute? The answer of the order. Then the answer would be the order 3 minus 1. Here you get the answer of order 1. Plus the denominator is x squared plus x minus 1. What would be the order of this, Pute? The order over here is 2. Here the order also 1, Pute. Order 1, right? Then to get this answer using the coefficient, equating coefficient method, we use a technique like this, Pute. 3x cubed minus 4x squared minus 8x plus 2 divided by x squared plus x minus 1. Then we will write an order 1 equation. Order 1 means x to the power 1 equation. That is, we can write ax plus b. We don't know what is a, we don't know what is b. Plus, this one also order 1 equation, use a different coefficients because these numbers maybe not be similar. Then I write cx plus d divided by x squared plus x minus 1, right? Now we use this technique to understand the answer. We need to find what is A, what is B, what is C, and what is D, right? To get this, what we need to do is now to equate the coefficients. I need to expand this bracket. I need to remove this denominator to equate the coefficients. Therefore, all of these terms are multiplied by x squared plus x minus 1. That's the technique we use. 3x cubed minus 4x squared minus 8x plus 2 divided by x squared plus x minus 1. From this denominator, multiply the entire expression. But I'll just write some space with this. Ax plus b, keep some space. Cx plus d divided by x squared plus x minus 1. Then I'll just multiply, use different color to highlight this matter. Multiply by x squared plus x minus 1. You will understand what is the reason of multiplying like this with the next step. Minus 1. Then what happened here is, you can see when you do this, this expression cancels with this. Then what is the remainder? Remaining term is 3x cubed minus 4x squared minus 8x plus 2 equals to, from here you need to expand this bracket. Sorry, I will use the some kind of a prominent color you to see. Other than that, you might see this clearly. Sorry. Equating, I have to expand this bracket. Let's do this expansion. Right. ax into x squared. What is that? Ax cubed. Ax into x, that is ax squared. Ax into minus 1 minus ax, right? Then I'm going to multiply with b. B into x squared is bx squared. If I write horizontal, it's kind of hard for us to simplify. Therefore, I'm using a technique. B into x squared is bx squared. Write it with the same order. Bx squared. B into x plus bx. Don't make it confused with this, which would be kind of very easily you can do it. Minus b, right? From this expression, this term get cancels with this term. Then the remaining is cx plus d, no? So you can write over here, cx plus d, right? Then add them together. Then you can say this is a x cubed plus here a plus b x squared plus minus a plus b plus cx plus minus b plus d. That is the expression you got. Now you can see literally This is similar to this, 3x cubed minus 4x squared minus 8x plus 2, right? Okay. Now that is what you mean by equating coefficient method. Equating coefficient method, I am getting the coefficient of x cubed. What is the coefficient of x cubed over here is 3. What is the coefficient of x cubed over here is a. So simply you get the answer for a. That is the answer for a. Right? Okay. Then we get the coefficient of x squared. The coefficient of x squared is this minus 4. Here the coefficient of x squared is a plus b. Now you know that a is how much? 3. 3 plus b equals to minus 4. Therefore b equals to minus 7. Then we get the coefficient of x. Here it's minus 8. Minus 8. Here it's minus a plus b plus c. Minus 8 equals to, now you know the value for a, minus 3, b is minus 7 plus c. It's turned up to c equals to, here this is minus 10 brought to the other side is plus 10, it's 2. This is the answer for c, right? Then we need to get the constant terms. Constant terms to understand about what is this. So it should be 2, constant term is 2. This side the constant term is minus b plus d. Then we know that b is minus 7 minus 7 plus d is equals to 2. So get the answer, d equals to plus 7 minus 7, it's minus 5. Yeah. Okay, now I know the value for a, b, c, and d. Right. Now I'm using, let's make a little bit smaller. Then I can write the expression. So expression answer we gotten as this way. Ax plus b. So you can write ax plus b. Answer is, then answer would be ax plus b. A is 3x plus b. B is minus 7 plus remainder is cx. 2x minus 5 divided by this expression. The divider is how much? X squared plus x minus 1. Here the formula is 6 this big. So you can get the answer with this. I'll just a bit smaller, then you can see this clearly. Okay. Yeah, here ax plus b is 3x minus 7 plus cx plus b 2x plus 5 divided by this b. That's the second method of doing it, but unless if you cannot use the long division, we are not much interested of doing this method, because sometimes they expect you to write the answer in this format. In that situation, we should know how to work out this kind of a question.